Hello, my friend. This is a clip on existential courage according to Aristotle. Now, Aristotle also never really used the phrase existential courage, but he did speak a lot about courage, especially in his Nicomachean Ethics. And of course, that was again, as with Plato, Andrea. And he viewed courage as something very down to earth, very practical. He described it as a lived habit that defines your character in the face of that ultimate boundary limit of death. So for Aristotle, true courage is not about fearlessness. It is about confrontation of the threat of death. It's very much more like Heidegger in many ways. Aristotle argues, that a person who does not fear anything is actually mad or insensitive, and that the truly courageous person experiences fear but stands firm for the right reasons. And that is because we realize that we have a choice to deal with threat in different ways, and Aristotle describes different ways, and he distinguishes true courage from false variants, such as being overly optimistic and acting with confidence, not because we are brave, but because we ignorantly, naively believe we will always win. Or ignorance, somebody who doesn't recognize the danger that they're dealing with. To have true courage, my friend, you have to feel fear, you have to be aware of the danger, and then decide how you may go about confronting it and stand strong, or not, as the case may be. Aristotle also spoke about people who are compelled to take on all risks, all dangers, and that is often based in a fear of punishment for cowardice or in social shame for feeling too weak. For Aristotle, and I quote, "The courageous man acts for the sake of the noble, for this is the end of virtue." To be noble, to be authentic, to take ownership of this decision, to stand strong, and to stay within what he called the golden mean, a harmonious balance between the two opposing extremes of too much and too little. So the deficiency in this situation is cowardice. It's an excess of fear and deficiency of confidence, being overwhelmed by the idea of non-being and suffering. The mean is courage, Andrea, a balanced experience of fear and confidence, a capacity to work with your anxiety and to endure and become ennobled in that process. The excess is rashness. It is a deficiency of fear and an excess of confidence. That person is actually, says Aristotle, driven by hubris, by thinking that they're above the gods, that they can do anything at all. For true courage, you are aware of these extremes and you find a middle road, a path to persist despite the difficulty, to withstand pain and terror, and to have true courage is not to become aggressive or angry, but to quietly and calmly face the dangers despite your fear. This is truly a Aristotelian way of finding your existential courage. So it's very much based in practicing and gaining your confidence by exercising your courage muscles and exercising your free choice, your proeresis in this process, and to stick with it no matter what. Take care, my friend. I hope these ancient philosophers have as much to offer you as they offer me. They did know a thing or two that we often forget in our rushed modern society. Take care, my friend, and practice that existential courage